So I wanted to make a video about K-pop songs becoming shorter for a long time, but now that Universal is taking down a lot of K-pop songs off of TikTok, I feel like this conversation has become even more interesting. Let me explain. A few months back, when I listened to Odd Eye Circle's version up and Lusemble's self-titled album, I noticed that Odd Eye Circle's album only had one song that was over the 3-minute mark, while with Lusemble all of these songs, besides the intro track to the album, were over 3 minutes long. While I do love both of these albums, I did feel a little sad at the fact that one of my favorite songs on the Version Up album, My Secret Playlist, was only 2 minutes and 33 seconds long, and the title track is only 2 minutes and 44 seconds long. While Lusemble's Newtopia is 3 minutes and 36 seconds long, and the title track is 3 minutes and 6 seconds long. And even if Lusemble's songs are just barely over the 3-minute mark, this means a lot in the landscape of K-pop songs that do not even hit the 2-minute 50 seconds mark most of the time. And this is nothing new. I feel like K-pop songs becoming shorter is a phenomenon that was mostly influenced by short-form content, like we can see on TikTok. Sometimes it even feels like these songs were solely made to be used on TikTok and not for you to listen to them on the album. No hate in particular, of course, but we just barely get to hear any bridges in K-pop songs these days, and the rap line has to cramp themselves into the second verse and they all get like 1 or 2 lines each. And don't get me wrong, I like songs like Queen Card, Wife, Fast Forward, Baddie, Cool With You, Perfect Night, Pop, Super Shy, Money, or I Love My Body, but I would love them even more if they weren't so short. Also, this was not done on purpose, but I listened to so many girl group songs that only girl group songs came to my mind, but the boy groups can be just as bad with short songs. Just as an example, I looked up ENHYPEN, TXT, and Rise because I know that they all have a lot of songs that end up being super popular on TikTok. And so for ENHYPEN, Fever is 2 minutes and 52 seconds long, Sweet Venom is only 2 minutes and 29 seconds, and Bite Me is 2 minutes and 39 seconds long. TXT has Tinnitus with 2 minutes and 37 seconds, Do It Like That with 2 minutes and 25 seconds, and Magic with 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Rise is a new group, so there wasn't a lot to compare, but they still have 2 popular songs that are just a little short, with their debut song Get a Guitar being 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and Love 119 being 2 minutes and 54 seconds long. So the point still stands. Also, no hate towards any group. Again, these are just examples for songs I personally listen to, and so I noticed that they are just a little short. And I do feel like Universal taking down their artists' music off of TikTok could play a big role in songs becoming longer again. If you cannot post any dance videos or generally use these songs as background music for your TikToks, nobody will get to know or get to love a song just based on hearing a 10 to 20 second long clip anymore. I mean, think about it. If you listen to a whole song and you don't like a verse, then you're not going to listen to it a lot and stop caring for the song. But if you listen to a 20-second TikTok sound for like 40 minutes straight and you like what you hear, it becomes easier to just get addicted to the chorus, or the 20-second clip in this case. And then when you listen to the whole song, you just skip the rest of the song that you don't like. So of course companies would start taking out the parts of the song people just skip. So verses become shorter, bridges get taken out completely, and there's no high note followed by a dance break where the main dancer busts out their greatest moves. There's no need for longer songs and albums because there are just few to none videos on TikTok that even come close to being 4 minutes long. So why make the song 4 minutes long? If people would buy an album even if it's shorter, then why should they put the work in and make longer songs when they basically waste their time on parts that are just going to be skipped or just not liked by people overall? So this situation of short clips of K-pop songs not being shared around anymore makes it so that the importance of having just like 30 solid seconds of a catchy song is going to become less important, and making overall great music is going to be more important since people are going to listen to the whole songs again and they wouldn't buy an album if they feel like the songs are just too short or lacking something. And showing off the talent of your idol with high notes, bridges, dance breaks, and so on will become more important again. Also, I blame K-pop groups having easier and simpler choreography on TikTok challenges as well. Because everyone wants to do these challenges, but does not want to learn really hard and difficult dance moves. These dance challenges just became easier so that more people could learn them. Remember Chaeyoung creating 4 different versions of the knock challenge because people kept saying it's too difficult? Yeah, K-pop idols who learn how to dance professionally for years are going to be able to dance really difficult choreographies, and a normal person that has never really trained is not going to be able to copy these dances. But the solution isn't to make the dances so easy that anyone can copy it. I mean, you wouldn't tell an idol to sing worse just because you can't copy their immaculate vocals either, would you? Let idols do what they can do best. Remember the time in which Ryujin became famous because of her shoulder move in Wannabe? Or the time in which everyone did the I Can't Stop Me choreography by Twice to random sounds on TikTok? These dances were not easy, but that was a big part of why these were so popular. They looked cool and were kind of difficult, so not anyone could just copy the dance moves. By the way, the MV for Wannabe is the 6th most viewed video on the JYP channel, and I Can't Stop Me is the 7th most viewed. So yeah, to me this speaks for itself. But I do also have to acknowledge the fact that going viral on TikTok can make or break a K-pop group's career. If we think about Cupid by 50/50 for example, they basically overnight became one of the biggest K-pop groups on social media and on streaming platforms. So while this situation can be good, it can also hurt smaller groups under smaller companies that are signed under Universal or one of its sub-labels. So while I don't know if Universal is going to change their minds on this, I just hope that we get longer, well-produced songs and longer albums again, with difficult choreography and show-stopping spectacular bridges with high notes. I basically want NCT's Tail to sing every K-pop group's bridge from now on. Yeah, so thank you for coming to my TED Talk. If you liked the video, you can like and subscribe, and I would really appreciate if you commented your opinion on this situation. So yeah, I will see you next week.